Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. A couple of episodes ago our tour was cancelled and I noticed it last episode and was very confused. Luckily, a comment has illuminated what likely went wrong and it makes a lot of sense. So, what went wrong? Well, when you're going on travel, there is a maximum travel time. You can see that when you're trying to set up a route. It says you cannot go beyond this time, your travel would take too long. And it's generally based upon the distance that you're going. So if you're going from like here to here, you have a lot more than if you're going from here to here, right? Makes a lot of sense. You're going a short distance, you have less allowable travel that you can do outside of that. It's to stop you doing like a really small trip, I think, and then just saying like, okay, I'm going from here to here, but actually I'm going to go to every single major site in the world, and then I'm going to come back, right? It's to stop that sort of thing. So, what happened to us? Well, what happened is we were quite close to the limit of our maximum travel time, and then a couple of extra bits happened. We had a trip location cancelled, so that meant that some of the routes that we were going to were even further out of our normal route, right? So that meant that we'd actually added a little bit to our travel time, and we'd moved ourselves closer to the limit, which was kind of on me. But then our caravan master also died. What that did is our caravan master was the absolute best caravan master that we could have. They had the absolute best stats. Now, if we go and have a look at caravan masters here, and you see what they give you, each one has a different speed, and if we had the absolute best one on, like I think we did, and then we moved to somebody else, like we did, so we moved to, I think it was Svendorog we moved to actually at that point. So I think we moved from 26 to 20. That means that we're now traveling slower. So we had a longer route and we were traveling slower, which meant that our estimated time that the whole trip would take went over the maximum, which then cancelled the entire trip. I believe that's what's happened, and it happened to us in a previous series as well. Although I think they actually had some patches since that made it less common. I think they made it so that you could actually travel longer distances, because I think that the one in the previous series was us trying to travel from here to here, and even without going off route we got the thing cancelled because it was just too long of a trip. So I think they made it scale based on distance or something. But anyway, essentially yeah, that's what happened. So it just invalidated the entire trip because it would have taken too long. So it's good to know, and it's good for us to remember, and it's good for us to know that if it cancels somewhere on the route, we need to be careful about the maximum travel time. Anyway, how long is it till we can do another tour? We can do one in 3 years, so we're probably going to do one in 3 years. In between then and now, we want to go and declare an invasion on these guys. To do that, we need to get through one of these kingdoms. Who are you at war with, by the way? You're attacking somebody, you're defending in somebody's claim on something. Okay. I'm just checking you as well. You're the people being attacked. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out how we get a border with these guys. Can we get through you? Maybe. Let's have a look at your de jure duchy. Ah, that's going to be difficult. That is going to be difficult, because we're going to have to go through in the top here. Have I? Is that a disease here as well? That is. So we probably don't want to do it immediately because of the disease. Have I attacked Zetsu yet? Maybe we want to go straight through Zetsu. Zetsu... Oh, that's a whole duchy. So we could declare for the duchy of Zetsu. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't give us a border. That's not a border. Oh. Interesting. So even if we took all of Zetsu, that's not actually getting us where we need to go. We'd have to declare Zetsu, Ilik, and then Cash here. We'd have to kind of go down through this way. I suppose we could do that. Yeah, that's possible. The disease is a little close, but it's probably not coming down here. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's do it. Let's, oh, actually, let's wait a month, because that's what we do every time. Wait a month, and then we'll do it. Just because otherwise it doesn't calculate the actual... Well, we have to wait 2 months, because it hasn't calculated the actual strength of our armies at the start of the game for purposes of factions and such. So, let's just do this normally. Okay. Oh, task finished. You've converted the faith somewhere. Wonderful. Why don't you convert the faith? Here now. Perfect. Right. Also, do I have anybody who needs to be going to the Varangian Guard? You potentially could be. However, you're just, like, out in the middle of nowhere, apparently. You also potentially could be. Yeah, so let's send this guy to the Varangian Guard. So off you go. Right. And then you can come back to our court, I think. And then we can send you to the Varangian Guard after. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Right, I might have actually dismissed him from our court previously, but let's not worry about that. Okay. This is all fine. Right. Okay. Carrying on. Boiling anger. This person became a rival because he was angry. Oh no, we're now a rival of Ibeck. Now that's not good, because somebody mentioned that he may be plotting to kill us. No, somebody's trying to... discovered scheme murder him. No, people are trying to kill him. No, they weren't trying to kill us. That's fine. Yeah, no issue then. No issue. Okay. I am a little worried that he'll try and kill us, but I'm not overly worried. That's fine. Neighboring ruler won war? Who's that? That's Tuva. Okay. That's fine. Let's declare war on Zetsu. And I would like to take the whole duchy, please, if that's alright with you. Well, I'd like to take it if it's not as well, but, you know, let's not worry about that. Okay. We're going to raise our troops here. We are again raising them slightly further away from their actual land. The reason why we want to do that is if we raise too close, they're already going to have their troops raised, and they can easily destroy all of ours while they're still gathering, which is not ideal. The scheme restarts at 0 scheme progress? Oh, fabricate hook just loops? Oh. Alright then. I mean, that's cool. I didn't know it would do that. Oh, Ibeck died. He died of a fatal apoplexy, the most common of deaths in our realm. So that now means that all of these people are now potentially heirs. Although, wait, how can some of them be bastards? Wait a second, how can they be bastards? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because because you're Orthodox. Oh. Yeah, that makes some sense. I'm just gonna convert these people, I think. Yeah. Let's convert our cousins here. Send you a gift. Demand that you convert. Can I just demand that you convert? I could. Let's send you a gift, though. Then demand that you convert. Wonderful. Let's see what happens. One said no. One converted. The other converted. Okay. So now they shouldn't be bastards. They should be wild oats. Although they're not. Interestingly. Although, wait, are these the... it might be because of the parent as well. Yeah, because these are the ones that he had as illegitimate children. Yeah, of course. Interesting. Do you have guardians? No. We should make sure that everybody has guardians and things. Yeah, let's do that now. So what we're going to look for is... Let's do direct vassals, not religion first. Okay. Let's change that to all vassals. Not all vassals. Hey, no vassal is not our religion. That's fantastic. Unmarried courtiers. Let's do this. Yeah, because it's been a while since we've done one of these. So, you are a leper and have no fertility, so you're probably not going to marry. You have literally just... you've literally just lost your husband. That's fine. We will marry you off to... That is weird that you can marry... That those two are legitimate marriage options, because that is the... well, that would effectively be her stepson, which is kind of weird. Anyway, what am I looking for? I'm looking for... Probably prowess. Prowess is the one I'm wanting here. Yeah, so prowess and not already in our court. So this person seems great. Let's drag him into our court. Matrilineal marriage. Perfect. Next, we have you. Ah, yes, you're the poet that we brought in a while back. That's fine. Yep, so what we're looking for here is we're looking for an inheritable trait. And for them not to be my courtier. So, how about Bothilder, who is fecund, which is a good trait to have around. So let's do that. That seems fine. Right. So that's those two. You're not able to marry. Odal is nothing special going on, is related to nobody. Yeah, I think we just kicked Bodil out. honestly. That seems fine. We have Zigny, a member of our dynasty who is hale and quick. Okay. So, we're kind of looking to upgrade one of those if possible. How about... I mean, somebody like this getting intelligent would be good, potentially. Yeah. Let's see how that goes there. Do the matrilineal marriage. Also, are you not... You can't be a... Yeah, I can't make you a shield maiden. That's fine. That's okay. Then we have this person who does not need to be an inheritable trait because she's not going to have more... Well, she could because I think there's 1 year till the limit, but she's probably not going to have more children, so let's just get somebody who has high prowess and bring them into court. Then we got our court physician who will not convert because we've already asked him to. He's going to marry somebody who has an inheritable trait. So the inheritable trait... Then we're looking for good inheritable traits like... I don't know, you could marry our cousin. I would be fine with that, especially if she's got the bastard trait. I think that would be absolutely okay. Right, let's get that marriage happening. That actually removed both of them from our list. Who's this guy? Evil Courtier. Don't really know what we're doing. I don't really know where he came from. Don't really know what he's doing in our court. Oh, was he one of the ones that just joined as part of our travel events? I think he was. Yeah, you know what? You can leave. That's fine. You can leave. Blush. I mean, you can also leave. Who else have we got here? Davins. Davins, I think that you could marry somebody like... I'm also just checking who... Yeah, I think you can probably be invited back to our court. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Anyway, back to Davins. Davins, you can marry... this person. There we go. After Davins, we have you, who we would marry off for prowess. I know that I should switch it so it's in the non-inheritable traits thing, but whatever. That seems fine. Right. Then I'm just going to wait a little bit and wait for our court to sort itself out while we wait for some troops to reinforce. Or to, yeah, merge together, whatever we're going to call it. Yeah, gather. Gather is probably a good word. Let's say gather. Right. There we go. Developmental champion needs a worthy successor. Svendorog would be fine. So 19 Svendorog. There we go. There you go. I think he already was the successor. I think he probably just he was pushed off the knights list, I imagine. Let's wait a second or two. Okay, I think that's everybody. So, you're not marrying. You're fine. Alright, cousin. You could marry. So we're looking for inheritable traits that might be good. How about this genius? So, well, it's another Oster, but they seem further away. Yeah, why don't you marry this Oster? There's only a 0.9% chance of inbreeding. That seems okay. Right. Now we have Savna. Savna has 2 traits, so this isn't bad. Let me just see if we've got more traits that we... Or like people with multiple traits here. We don't seem to have that many people with multiple traits. Okay. Why don't you marry this beautiful person and we'll see whether that works for you. And whether that beautiful person combined with the other traits, we can get some more people with multiple traits. Yeah, that seems okay. We have Askell. Askell actually is a Ukos Hammer, Warrior of the Faith. Interesting. You are going to marry somebody who has a higher level trait. Like, that's robust. We want higher. Like, beautiful. That would do. Yeah, you can marry Maria. This person has Herculean, so we would love you to marry somebody who also has that to pass it along. So, Amazonian. Perfect. That seems great to me. Okay. You. Ah, yes. You have insanely high martial. That's why you're here. You're going to marry somebody. We'll take off the inheritable traits one. You're going to marry somebody with high prowess. Like Lars here. Okay. That seems good. Right. Naula. We're looking for somebody with an inheritable trait. Ideally, well, actually, we're looking really for a genius. Let's just do the search on genius here. Arnsfast would be fine. Yep, let's get that marriage happening. Then, we're looking for... Next one. You would be nothing if not related to Ibeck. So I don't really know what to do with you. I guess I could marry you off to try and get the quick trait going. Yeah, let's see what we can do with that. Although, if he wasn't a member of our family, I would probably kick him out, but... I mean, that's okay. Right. Oh, these are only geniuses. That's fine. Right. Could marry you to somebody who's quick or something at some one of those. How about you marry? Well, what's health? You have typhus. Yeah, no, let's not bring a disease into our realm. That's fine. How about you marry this beautiful person? Let's try and get some more beautiful people into our court. That's fine. We now have you, our cousin, who has nothing special going on. I think that you could probably leave. Yeah, maybe. Although you're pretty much as related to us as the previous person, but you also have no inheritable traits. Yeah, why didn't you go and marry? Let's take away the inheritable one and just say you have to marry a ruler. So who's this guy? Just some random dude. Yeah. Why don't you marry this random dude? That seems fine. Wow. His face was not how his body, I imagined his body. He looked very young. And then, like, it's like full grown body here, very tiny head. That's fine. Oh, you can also make it matrilineal? Why would you ever accept that? Well, I don't know. My legitimacy is high, so... And it activates their dynasty legacy, whatever that means. Sure. Why don't you go marry that person and take over their realm? That sounds fine. Loth. Loth, I gotta say, you're a little disappointing. Although, wait, you've got a parent? Parent is that mayor. You've got 2 siblings. The siblings aren't in our court. So, yeah, no, you can leave. That's fine. And then we've got Nijal, who is actually going to the Varangian Guard in 2 years. Yeah, wonderful. Right. That should be all of those guys sorted out. That's fine. We here yet? Nope, troops are still not here yet. That's fine. Wait. Okay. We formed an alliance with these people as well. Alright, carrying on. Wonderful. We sorted these guys out. I think that should be everybody. Although Yeva, I think, just came of age. Maybe? Yeah, I think she just came of age. Right, we're going to lead. We're going to go to that province. Wonderful. Next thing, clear out the list. Then we're going to go back to the marriage. So Yeva, potential heir. She's not very good. She is potential heir. Is she she's not the person I'm pushing for heir. No, that would be you. Currently, who is getting 0 votes. Oh, you appear to have smallpox. Well, that's not good. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I'll marry you off to a genius. Seems like a good idea. Genius. Oh, and we'll take away the ruler. Take away ruler. That's fine. You can then marry... This guy seems good. Sure, why don't you marry this guy? Wonderful. Right. Clear that there. And then we have to do one more check before we're... Oh, actually, I didn't even do the thing I wanted to do. Right. Next check. Just looking for a force vote that we can do. None? Okay. What was the thing I forgot to do? Well, the thing I forgot to do was... switch this to children. And yeah, then sort it by age. Just find children who don't have educators and make sure they're educated. Like, this is a 15-year-old. He's a member of our dynasty. He has no educator. What's up with that? He is doing a stewardship education. Oh, this one I do want it to be geniuses only. Let's just do that for now. Wonderful. So you can educate him. Yeah, that's okay. Next. You. Do you have an educator? Nope. You're doing a diplomacy education. Make sure you have an educator. Next up. You. No educator. Wow, we have a lot without educators. So you're doing a stewardship education. So that can be you. Next. You. No educator. You're doing a learning education. Let's set you up to educate. He's actually shrewd. I just realized he's shrewd and a genius. So he actually has a double trait that would hit. Like, both of those traits will help. So he's actually better than anyone else currently. Wow. Oh, also convert culture. Yeah, sure. Let's make her late Norse as well. You're doing a learning one as well. Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. That's fine. Yep, that's okay. Just checking before I click the button. Not that they could go that wrong. You already have a guardian. You have no guardian. You're a member of our dynasty and you have 2 good traits. Yeah, okay. You want to do diplomacy education. That's fine. Diplomacy is going to be Zarni. Keep going down. Another member of our dynasty. You're doing an intrigue education. You need a guardian. That's going to be this guy. Wow, we have so many members of our dynasty in our court. All of whom don't tend to have guardians. Although apart from these ones who do. Okay, that's fine. Right. Reset. Actually, yeah, just courtiers, and then we want to do courtiers who... I would love it if this worked. All who are not my religion. Now we're just going to check if we can convert any. Yeah, so we have a couple we can convert here, so let's just convert any who might say yes. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether they say yes or not, but if we ask, then, you know, that's fine. Right. Now we can carry on. A bunch converted. In fact, I think they all converted. Wonderful. Great to see. Okay, a feud broke out, apparently. Where is this city? This city is near our capital, but I actually don't think that's going to reach our capital. Although, you know what would make that a lot more certain? If I switch you onto control plagues. There we go. Right. A Svendorog. Sure. We can have a Svendorog there. We have a new champion of conquest. Does that mean we need a new champion of or we need a successor to the champion of conquest? Or did it already have one? We already have a successor. Lars. Is he the best one? No, Svanhilder I think is better because she's a little younger. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I just wanted to check in here actually for a second. Yeah, we're max size. It's worth just checking every now and again. Okay, cool. And now we'll just win a siege. And then we'll go to the next place and win a siege, and go to the next place and win a siege. And what is the Oxus bracelet? It is a lot more impressive looking than it is in usefulness. Well, let's see whether we've got a place for it in our court. Okay. So it's a pedestal item, so it would replace one of these. It would probably be better than the branch of the Tree of Life, because it actually does something. That's true. However, it is also better than the Irish Sword as well. So let's replace the Irish Sword. There we go. Perfect. This is a little bit more renown per month. Why am I keeping the branch of the Tree of Life over the Irish Sword? Even though the Irish Sword gave us 0.21 prestige? Well, it's a branch from the Tree of Life. It's just more impressive. Even if it mechanically gives us 0 benefits. Does that make any sense? Not really, but that's what we're going with. Yeah, converting areas. So, how about your capital? Is your capital converted? Nope. Alright then. Promote culture over here. It's only 3 years to promote culture over here, so... Yeah. Fantastic. I think it takes longer depending on I think development's a factor, is that right? Yeah, development's a factor. So actually converting over here should be quicker. So, anyway, cool. Also I realized the Iris Sword, that is a... Where are we? Never mind, I thought it was a green. So I was thinking we could destroy it, but it's a blue. So we have to keep it. Or we can give it away, but you get what I'm meaning. We can't, you know, just... can't just... yeah, can't just destroy for money. That's the word that I was looking for. Right, head in here. Let's get this siege. Kinsman has created a new cadet branch. My vassal has claimed my throne, apparently, or started to claim my throne. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Camp dispute. We'll give a speech about unity. It worked well. Okay, fantastic. Your cousin is now your player heir. That's okay. What's interesting is that when they claim the throne, they do more than that. What they're doing is, one, they're claiming the throne, right? And they can obviously declare war on us. But two, because they now have a claim, they're now actually eligible. I don't need you. We're now actually eligible to be voted for in the election. Which I think is an interesting little quirk, right? It's because claimants are also in the election pool. Yeah. It means that they can actually I'm trying to think of the right way of saying it, but yeah, essentially they can actually be voted for. Which is just neat. Anyway, let's enforce our demands. Sure. I am now at war with these guys, who will now white peace because they know they're not going to win. If I enforce demands, I get 93 gold. If I white peace, we end the war now. So we'll white peace with them. Wonderful. Now I can disband my troops. And we can give away some of this new land that we just picked up. So this is part of the Zetsu Kingdom, of which I've already given land to them in Gurkul. So my half-sister, I'm going to grant you recent titles, all of them. Wonderful. And I'm also going to give you that vassal as well. I can't grant your vassal? Oh, because you're only at county rank. Oh, right, yeah. Can I take the high chiefdom? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Then I can grant her that as well. That'll at least help a little bit here. And I automatically granted the vassal along with it. That's good. It's part of the kingdom of Zetsu as well. I don't think I have enough to create the kingdom though, right? No. I also don't have money, so that's fine. Right. Enter seclusion, isolate capital, hold court. We'll hold court. That's fine. Merging of cultural identities. Sure. Well, it decreases cultural acceptance, so actually no, I don't want to do that. Serious business. Let's see what we're going to say here. I'm going to send my steward to fix this issue. Sure. Child of the court. This child has no... yeah, this child here has nobody to look after them after the loss of their mother, who is still alive. Alright. Well, I mean, well, we'll get somebody to educate them. That's fine. We can do that. Wonderful. Okay. Court Grandeur has now gone up to level 8, which is nice. That's the expected level for us to be at. We are actually a little lower than that. It would be nice to upgrade one of these just so we consistently sit above 8, but the problem with doing that is that we need to have money, and we currently, well, we kind of have the money when we're not at war to support that, but generally we don't have the money to support that. Right. So I would love to declare war on these two. Can I declare war on these two immediately? I can declare Conquer Duchy war on you, because I'm next to the duchy. And that's the duchy there. Yeah, let's declare war on all of these guys then. So I'm going to declare a Conquer County. I'm going to declare a Conquer Duchy. And I'm going to declare a Conquer Duchy. Nice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to raise our troops over here somewhere. So let's do that. Raise all men at arms. And now we wait. That's fine. Clear out the list. Right. Carry on. Oiling Anger. This person also became our rival. Oh no. Well, this isn't good. Usually that event can just give you stress loss. It's nearly consistently giving us rivals here. Okay. I get a strong hook on this guy. Ooh, that's what we're after. You're all Sturla. Wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go active elections. And we're going to use the first use of our strong hook to get him to vote for us. There we go. 81 votes. Moved over to our side. Fantastic. So, what that means is now our votes look like this. He's now number 2, thanks to Jarl Sturla being on his side. That's pretty good. Now we just need someone else. So we got 54. We got 58 from Jarl Balba. Although, we should probably take from the winner, or from the person who's ahead, right? So, Stagcant of Pskov. You actually look like you might die sooner rather than later. I don't mean that to be like a thing, but what I'm meaning is I want to look for somebody who's a little bit younger, because if we can get somebody who's a little bit younger, then we can have their vote for longer. Yeah, like, you're a little bit younger, your traits aren't as bad. I mean, you're familiar with Kinslayer, but yeah, let's get a hook on you. Right, how long has that hook got? It's only got 10 months left. Fantastic. Wonderful. Right. Let's raise up our troops and let's go. Okay. And we got them. Head over here. Make sure that we're leading. Wonderful. Love to see it. Right. Nothing's going wrong. I'm going to take hard rule here, which is fine. Doesn't really give us anything. We're really looking for Overseer at the end here. This is going to be quite nice for the Martial and Stewardship bonus, and the Plague Resistance, actually. And then Absolute Control is also going to be very, very good. Also, how's this Plague doing that's over here? It's not there. That's kind of what I thought. So, we can switch you back to giving us lifestyle experience. Wonderful. Right. Carrying on. Child of my dynasty. Lothar. Okay. Are we pregnant again, by the way? Nope. Okay. Well, we've pretty much done everything we can to make that happen, so, you know, we just gotta sit and wait, basically. Coveted claim. Belmoza, my cousin-in-law, frets all through the day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At last, as we make our way to dine, she begins sheepishly, "My liege, they say High Shaman Batoffler, your High Shaman, takes his purported claim to your land more seriously each day. He maintains that he is personally wronged by your continued rule over his rightful domain of Perm in particular." I mean, yeah, he is wronged, but we'll write to him, and we became rivals on the 13% chance. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Definitely not, and he will like us. Yeah, definitely not. How many rivals do we have? We currently have 5 rivals. What is happening? Okay. People just hate us, basically. Right. Next place. Head here. Oh, we have to go through here anyway to get there. Well, let's do that. I will enforce my demands. Okay. And I'm going to grant this land to you. There you go. Also, that is a very tall spouse that you have there. Very tall. Right. Okay. Clear out the list. And carry on. So, now we're going to siege this one. Nobody's going to do anything to stop us. And we've won again. Okay. Enforce demands. Right. And we're going to give that land to you. Perfect. Right. Last bit of land that we're going for. Wait, this doesn't even border either. I just noticed this. This doesn't border with what we're trying to get to. Look at that. That's so annoying. This mountain range actually continues all the way along here. So is there a duchy here? Yeah, at least we can then declare on these guys and take their duchy, but still. It's very annoying. Okay. That one mountain range is blocking off us from half the half the world below it. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. Now taking that one as well. We have yet another member of our dynasty. This is Skorvir. and or Skorkvir, and he is a genius and comely. Fantastic. Okay. Let's enforce our demands. I'm then going to grant this land also to you. Wonderful. Go into prisoners, click the ransom all button. Wonderful. And then disband our troops. Right. So now, I think I want to declare a war on you and take the bottom part of your realm. Yeah. So I want to declare a war. I want to conquer a duchy. I don't have the prestige. Oh. Alright then. I want to wait for the prestige. That's what I want to do. Yeah, definitely. That's what I was going to say. Hey, we actually have a lot more prestige than we had a second ago, thanks to all of these ransoms. Is that all of them? I think it is. Right, prisoners in my prison. You. Demand conversion. I'm assuming you're not good. Yep. You can go. You. Demand conversion. You are a wise man. We could recruit you, I suppose. Sure, we'll recruit the wise man. You. I'm going to demand conversion and you can go. You. I will demand conversion and you can also go. Right. Wait for all these to go through. That's fine. There's a shadow over Novogrudok. Where is Novogrudok? It's there. Okay. Summon the physician. Let's see what happens. Early prevention. Before this plague destabilizes the entire realm, we have to take radical action. Okay. I will get my weak hook on this person. Wonderful. They are now indebted to us, which now means that I can get them to vote for us for the next, 100 years. That seems like a fair trade. Yeah. Where's our force vote? There we go. Wonderful. Check that we don't have any others while we're here. Nope. Okay, but that should mean that he... I was going to say should mean that he's the highest vote, but I guess he isn't. You got even more votes in between. Ah, your Albalba, who is 8, is now voting for you. I cannot fabricate a hook on an 8-year-old. Well, okay then. That's annoying. Stykant, 43. 48. Yeah, we need a lot more votes actually now than we'd had before. Maybe I do go for Stykant. I mean, he is a drunkard, but maybe he'll live for a little bit longer and that'll be fine. Let's fabricate a hook. Right. Okay. Carrying on. Early prevention was a success. Wonderful. Do I want to go to your grand wedding? Where is your grand wedding? It's in Ob. That is a little bit away. That's a little bit of a trip. That would, however, give us prestige and stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to your grand wedding. We can get guest the wedding of the century. We can gain eager reveler. We can gain prestige. Yeah, let's go. What a route. It's through like absolute chaos. We need a caravan master apparently. I thought we already had a caravan master, but I guess not. That is going to be this person who will keep our caravan safe. Wonderful. So now it's a much easier trip. We'll customize route, but we're doing it on the way back so that we can actually do the event. We're going to go to Ob. Then we're going to head up to Cyber. And then we're fine. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do. We're just going to do a little route change, which is kind of what you're expected to do here. Check that locked in. It did. Join the wedding. And a bunch of knights joined, so they're all going to get increased prowess. Now, what I think we're going to do is we're going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we're off to a wedding. I'll see you then. Goodbye.